Hi everybody, it's Dandruff with your News Cartridge for Wednesday, April 4th, 2018. Welcome to the show today. It's the middle of the week and I hope you're having a great day. To learn more about today's stories or to jump around in today's episode, timestamps and reference links are both down below. Up on top today, a study is being conducted to show whether or not VR is helpful to children, specifically in the development of pro-social behavior and showing empathy. Something to note is the percentage of parents who believe VR is a helpful learning tool is 62, but that jumps to 84 for homes that already have a VR helmet. An interesting side effect is children become more susceptible to influence from VR characters, and it's hard to distinguish between the child having a virtual response from a real-world response. Researchers say they have difficulty telling the two apart, so it's important to teach them the differences between reality and virtual spaces, much like you would teach them the differences between TV and real life. Obviously, more studies have to be done, but I have no doubts that VR is a great tool for learning, socializing, virtual travel, and even building artistic talent. Before release announcements, if you're looking for something new to play this weekend, and I recommend this one, This War of Mine is hosting a free weekend on Steam starting today and ending on April 8th. Really, if you haven't played this one, it's a survival game of a completely different kind, and because it's free, you don't have anything to lose. The exclusive Spider-Man game has had its release date revealed today, and it's coming only to PS4 and PS4 Pro on September 7th. Then, Hitman Definitive Edition with all of its DLC and even more content is releasing on May 15th without Square Enix at all, and instead will be published by Warner Brothers. I'm not really sure if that's a good or a bad thing. On to update news, Sea of Thieves has gotten updated to version 1.0.2 and has addressed some balance issues like your ship spawning out of sight from other ships that sank yours. Hopefully this is the start to fixing many of the issues that still persist. Our last update news is for Fortnite, getting its 3.4.4 patch, adding vending machines allowing you to buy different items with in-game currency. If you would like to see the full patch notes, they are down below. Moving on from there, Blizzard announced today they would be discontinuing their remote auction house app for World of Warcraft on April 18th. It allowed you to browse the auction house and buy and sell without having to log in. Players will still be able to browse the auction house, just no buying or selling. In other news of things being discontinued, Valve is saying don't speak too soon about the Steam machine. While they did confirm today their reasoning for taking down the store page for the compact mini PCs was due to low traffic, they did say this is not the end of them or SteamOS. If I know Valve, they are going to stick to their word and get back to it in the next decade or so. Finally today, here's one I feel is controversial. PUBG Corp has said that they plan on disabling the use of mouse and keyboard support for gamers playing on console. They say the usage of such devices is fairly low, and removing them would make for more fair gameplay. I haven't personally used one of these, but from what I understand, after you get used to using it, because the mouse doesn't operate like a traditional mouse, it does give you a distinct advantage. Blizzard too has made some comments in the past about disabling devices like this when it comes to Overwatch, and I don't think they should. Sometimes you just have to deal with the person who has better hardware than you, but I want to know what you have to think. Should devices like this be disabled? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. One of these might be your new favorite. It's time for tomorrow's game releases. For PC, Arnakio, Light, Far Home, Pigeons Attack, Truth of Falchion, Ashley, The Story of Survival, Band of Defenders, and Castle Agony. For PlayStation 4, Impact Winter, The King of the Fighters 97 Global Match, Bunny Must Die, Chelsea and the Seven Devils, Flight of Light, and Raining Coins. For Nintendo Switch, Sally's Law, Sling Ming, Urban Trial Playground, ACA Neo Geo, Samurai Showdown 3, Johnny Turbo's Arcade, Bad Dudes, Infernium, Super Rocket Shoutout, Animated Jigsaws, Beautiful Japanese Scenery, Arcade Archives, Ninja Kid, Octocopter, Double or Squids, and Sumer. For Nintendo 3DS, Alter World, and for PlayStation Vita, The King of the Fighters 97 Global Match. Thank you very much everybody, this has been News Cartridge. I am Dandruff, I will see you tomorrow. And why was Empire Strikes Back the best Star Wars movie? Because it's a perfect 5 out of 7. Great bait, mate. I rate that joke 8 of 8. Click up here to watch the bonus episode for today's show. Click down here to watch yesterday's episode, which was about WB removing loot boxes from Shadow of War. And click over here to subscribe to my wonderful, wonderful channel. Thank you. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.